Okay. And we're coming back. Hi, Italia, please add your last name beside your name. Your screen name, I should say. All right, Jonathan's coming in. Okay, we're coming in. Did I let Barnett in already? No, not yet. Okay. Iris is in. Okay, here she is. Great. All right, so we were looking at communicative behaviors. That's where we're at now. So we have already disclosed that communicative behavior is basically nonverbal, right? It's unspoken language. Now, Shakira gave the example of us tapping our feet, our hands are giving a speech as an indicator that we are nervous. Now, I'm asking for the list of the communicative behaviors you guys would have found. Jonathan, could you let me know which ones you found, please?
You want all of them, Miss?
Yeah, let's list them.
Vocalics, proxemics, artifacts, kinesics, if that's how it's pronounced, and chronomics.
Chronomics. All right.
That's what chronomics.
Yeah, that's what I have.
All right, Jonathan, could you please explain proxemics for me? What's proxemics about?
It's basically the speaker use of space when they try to deliver a message.
Okay. How they use space, right? So give me an example.
Example mean like they will stand 6 inches in front of you.
That shows what?
Space, showing a space away from the person they're talking.
That we're keeping with social distancing rules, eh?
Yes,
all right, so for example, you're talking to me, right? And you keep coming near, you keep stepping closer and closer. And with each step you take, I step back. What would that be communicating? What could that possibly be communicating to you? What would you get from that situation? Yeah, but why could I be doing that? Why could I be going back with each step he takes forward?
His breath probably smells.
Smelly breath? Yes, what else could it be?
Being uncomfortable
because you're not used to him as you would have with
right, we have a close relationship. What else?
Fear.
I'm not hearing you, Michaela.
I was saying fear.
Fear, okay. All right, so social what?
Anxiety.
Anxiety, right? Paul says germaphobe, possibly. All right, so we communicate a lot based on our use of space. But for example, if you saw two persons, right, so close that not even breeze can pass between them, what would you assume by looking at them? They're so close, breeze can't pass between them.
They're in a relationship.
That they're in a relationship of some sort, isn't it? All right, so we communicate a lot through the use of space. That has to do with the term. The term is proxemics, all right? The use of space, proxemics. Now, I want to hear about chronemics. Alicia Rankin, can I hear from you, please? What's proxemics about?
I didn't get the on communicative behaviors. I wasn't sure that I was getting the right information, so I just didn't like.
All right, next time I suggest actually writing it down just to say you did it. If you are wrong, so be it, but don't just not do anything. All right?
Miss.
Yes?
Miss Amy, you hearing me?
Yeah, but I'm not sure who I'm hearing. Who am I listening to right now? Sashane? Okay, go ahead, Sashane. Yes, go ahead. Chronemics. Sashane, can you hear me?
Yes, miss.
All right, please explain chronemics for me.
Miss, chronemics refers to how a person uses his or her time, and that by using like how the person uses their time, that say they're early, right, miss? Miss, you can know that they're a very punctual person without them actually telling that they are. And if they're late, that means that they have no respect towards their time or your time.
Very good. All right, so even our timing, the way we treat time, says a lot about us and what we want to communicate. All right, so for example, I am asked to present at a graduation ceremony. All right, it begins at 2 and I get there at 4. And I'm strolling in with a smile on my face. What would you think of me?
It's unprofessional.
Unprofessional, right? Would you think I really wanted to be there in the first place?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But you got
Or you
caught,
had no intention of being there in the first place.
or you got caught up in something and you can help it, but be late.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But in the context of the class, yeah, I think you'd be unprofessional.
Very good. So automatically you're going to think I'm unprofessional and I'm unreliable based on what time I'm coming into the place. That's over 2 hours late, you know? 2 hours late.
Especially if you constantly do it.
Let's say we're going on a class trip, all right? The bus leaves at 7. Everyone should be at school by 6. I'm there from 4:30. What does my timing communicate to you?
You're really interested.
I'm very excited. I'm eager. Like I can't wait. I'm there from 4:30, right? So our timing communicates how we really feel and tells our audience more about us. All right. Can I hear about? So we've done chronemics, proxemics. Can I hear about kinesics, please? Kinesics. Alexi Brooks, can I hear from you? Kinesics.
Right. Kinesics or body language. This refers to the speaker's use of body language, facial expression, postures, and eye contact in speech. Example, someone who doesn't make eye contact when nervous. One can deduct that the person, someone who doesn't make eye contact when making a presentation or speaking to someone, one can deduct that the person is perhaps nervous. Sorry.
Oh, I've been talking to myself the whole time. I forgot I was muted.
Oh.
So, for example, I'm in a classroom, right? It's about body language. And the kids are going crazy, ah, but they're shouting, shouting, shouting. And I just stop with a frown on my face and my hands are akimbo. What would that communicate to you? My face is frowning and my hands are akimbo. What does that say?
That you're not accepting of that behavior.
Exactly, I'm not pleased at all. All right, so we communicate a lot through our body language. So for example, a boy coming to lyrics a girl, says, yo baby, you know, so I really like you, and give her all the sweet words. And while he's talking to her, she's just rolling her eyes with her arms folded. What does that communicate?
She's not interested.
Uninterested.
No interest.
Right? Yes, Alex. She has zero interest, right? So we communicate a lot without using our words often. All right. So what am I missing? We've done kinesics, we've done proxemics, we've done chronemics.
Vocalics.
Vocalics. Very good. All right.
Artifacts.
Shakim.
And movements. I see one of movements.
The hand movements would come under kinesics, right? So how you move your body communicates something. Shakim, can I hear from you, please?
Mr.
All right, Shakim, I'd like for you to explain artifacts for me. Artifacts as a communicative behavior.
Miss, the type of communicative behaviors I researched, Miss, was passive and aggressive, and passive-aggressive, Miss. Those was the communicative styles, Miss. Didn't get to research about the other one.
So you looked up the wrong thing.
Yes,
all right, Shakim. All right, Kiana, can I hear from you, please?
Try, Miss.
Who is that? Tashina? All right, go ahead.
Yes, Miss. Artifacts are those items such as that give active, like, yeah, hear me, Miss?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Miss Mute, yeah, hear me, Miss?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes, Miss. Artifacts are those items such as jewelry, clothing, or vehicles that may communicate something about the type of person you are.
Good. So give me an example now. So for example, let me think about it. Let's say you're at the park somewhere, right? And you see this man pull up. You see a group of men pull up on a one nice BMW, right? And a bunch of gold chains around the neck, probably like 6 gold chains around the neck, and around 3 watches on each wrist, you know? Expensive shoes, and they come out and just lean up against the car. What would you say about those men? Based on the artifacts they're sporting.
They are rich and show off.
Show off.
Scammers, innit? Drug dealer, yes.
Drug dealer.
Rashawn says he thinks that they're poor. Rashawn, explain. Why would you assume they're poor, Rashawn? Explain.
BMW.
He says, rich people know what? And drive BMW. Is that so? What do they drive?
Mercedes.
Oh, is that so? All right. So you assume say boy, them bossy, never see come see, you know, probably newly rich. And even when we see our DJs come out with all these jewelries and fandangles, and he's come with a buckle of NC in him hand on the stage, what do you think about him when you see that?
Missing bossy.
Bossy, like I must say, yeah, have it, right? All Tanta Blacks, I love Tanta Blacks because it's such a nice heart. But Tanta is all about the flash. Real rich, right? And you see him in a little vehicle and him full of chain everywhere. And check out my new shoes, check out my this, like how my suit, right? So you see him with all these fandangles, and when you think about you see him with all these fandangles, right? But what do you think about him when you see him doing all this stuff? Are you impressed by it? What do you take Anthony Lowe says, who is Santa Blacks? Really, Anthony?
Miss, I'm not necessarily, impressed, but I'm saying, all right, him have a certain lifestyle that he's trying to show others,
Right. So he's trying to project a particular lifestyle to his audience. Whether or not he really has it, we don't know. All right. So, but if we artifacts, so let's say you're coming to a job interview, all right, and you're interviewing me, and I come in the shortest skirt possible. My stockings have holes in them, right? The stylish holes, not the accidental holes like a tear. So holy stocking, right? I'm on short, tight jacket. All right, I'm here, I have a nicest lace front wig possible with Brazilian and stuff, and I'm coming in for the job. Would you hire me? And I'm flashing my hair like this. Would you hire me?
No, miss.
Why not? Somebody said, miss what job? Let's say I'm interviewing to be a teacher.
Look professional.
Look professional. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Look professional.
Huh?
Miss, you're not setting an example. You're not setting an example.
Exactly.
So
Like,
it's
you're
not
appropriate,
right?
not appropriate for the work environment.
Very good. Somebody said thought, ghetto, right? So we communicate. we're communicating a lot by our attire, the little things around us. It's true. All right. So certain artifacts communicate our mindset, and oftentimes it can be unfair, but it communicates our value to others. And unfortunately, some persons determine your value based on how you carry yourself. What do you look like? What gadgets are you sporting? All right. So we'll be mindful of those things. So yes, I would not be hired because I'm not professionally clad, and you have no idea what I'm coming here to do at your school. All right. So that has to do with artifacts. Are we clear so far? Anybody lost in the woods?
No, miss.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. And the last one. What's the last one again?
Vocalics.
Vocalics. Jaron, you've been a silent partner for a few days. Can I hear from you, please?
All right. Vocalist would refer to how loud or how soft the person would present.
Okay. Give me an example.
At church.
Like somebody who is nervous, they would talk very fast to get the point across and get it over.
Yeah. So if you're talking to me and I'm very timid and I'm speaking at a very low tone, you would assume that I'm not really sure about what I'm saying to you.
Yes.
All right? Although some persons can be loud and wrong, you will assume that if I'm speaking loudly, that I'm confident and I know what I'm talking about.
It's like they're trying to bring across a message, but trying to make people, get the point.
And not just nervousness. So for example, I'm talking to my friends around me and I wanted to gossip. So I'm speaking very low. Girl, whispering. All right. So the way I use my voice, if I'm upset, I would do what?
Yeah.
If you're upset, you do what?
Mumble.
Yes.
Mumble.
So you shout. You're upset, you shout. Don't you know when you're upset, most times you talk loud. Right? People get low when they're upset. All right? And sarcasm conveys boredom. So it all depends on how you use the language, your voice, how you project it. All right? Are you speaking loudly? Are you speaking softly, calmly? How you use your voice to communicate something to your audience. Ready? All right, guys?
Miss.
Yes?
Yes, miss.
Miss. Miss, I don't know why I'm absent. Is that correct?
Repeat that, please.
Miss, I have sentences. Miss, I have 6 of them.
What's the other one you have?
Miss, I have sentences.
Have what?
What?
Miss, I have.
I've never heard. Explain that, please.
Miss, according to what I researched, said that well, basically my definition is that it relates to the five senses, and like they say that someone cooks the food and the food tastes good. Like you can tell that probably the person is passionate, or probably the way that they set their table. Like you can show that they're like have table manners or graces, like in that way. You still understand?
Okay, and what's it called? Type it in chat, please, because I can't hear it clearly. Type it in chat. What's it called?
She alone have that, miss. She says senses. It names senses, miss.
Senses?
Mm-hmm. So she have, you know, she have seen earrings, she have seen earrings,
Okay, I've never heard
the
of it
rest,
like that
and she have
before,
the
but
extra
okay.
one.
I never heard that one before.
That we not hear about it, because she alone have it.
Shanique, really? Yeah, so I'm not familiar with that one at all, man. All right, but I love that you guys actually went out. Hold on, please. Yes, sorry about that. Right. So I'm happy that we actually went out and we did our research, and we came back with knowledge. Now, I'm gonna share. There's a worksheet I want to share with you guys. Right, for your assignment. Class ends at 10:10, innit? That's 3 minutes from now.
Yes, miss.
So at this point in time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask any questions if you have any. If you have them, you may ask. Or if you have any comments to make, you may make them now.
Hi guys, I'm Shanique, and that's the best teacher ever, period. She got stressing me, you know, but I'm the best teacher. Nah, right, miss?
Okay.
Where is Shanique in this class at this time?
Oh, where's Shanique this?
No,
Perry from last year?
Yes, love.
Perry, come into the class.
Bye.
Now how she get the link?
Is it the same one you used last time?
Yeah, but how she not to join it is a thing.
No opinion enough, man.
All right. All right, guys. So right now, I'm gonna share with you guys the textbook. I'm gonna upload it in the chat so you guys can look at it as well as your worksheet. Or just post how many persons have access to My School Jamaica right now. Better yet, how many persons do not have access to My School Jamaica? Raise your hand using the chat, Zoom feature, if you don't have access to My School Jamaica. All right, a couple hands going up now, 11, 12, okay. All right, so I'm gonna, Shakira says giving problems. All right.
May I just have Teacher Brown?
Yeah?
You just have to put it in the WhatsApp group.
I'm not in one yet. Do you guys already have one?
Yes, we do.
All right, so add me, and I'll forward it there.
No problem.
Okay, guys.
And just ask one of your students to create yours. That's what I did. Ricardo started one and I created a link and they finished.
All right, guys. So let's do that. Can somebody create, Britalia? Could you create that WhatsApp group for me, please?
Yes, yes.
Allow me to send you.
But we have one already.
You guys already have one?
Yes, miss, you just need to add your...
All right, so my number, add me to it, is 876-540. That is 540-4919. Again, 540-4919. Add me to that WhatsApp group, my kids, and I'm gonna forward the textbook there as well as their assignment. All right? Barnett, do you have anything you want to say to them before they go?
I see you have forgotten about the register.
No, we can do it now.
I'd like to find out the grade 13 students who are present. And if you're present, use the raise hand feature. Daniel Thompson. Oh. Michaela Wellington. You see any hand going up, Teacher Brown?
2 hands so far.
Okay, good. Mekai Salmon.
Still
Zachary
3 hands.
McLeod. Kiana Williams. Well, I see Kiana online earlier. I'm not seeing any hands.
Kiana is online. I'm seeing 4 hands now.
Danny Thomas. Imani Smith.
5 hands.
I'm present, miss, but I can't find the hand feature. It's all the different stuff is there, miss.
So that's Imani.
All right, so type in the chat if you're here. Davia, of the names I'm calling, that is. Davia Williams, Kiana Williams, the KY one, Rashana Robinson, and Rashida is here. Avila Taylor, Nashania Patterson, and Alric Rochester. So by today, you'll know which group you're in. It's 17 of you, and we'll split you in 2. So by evening, you'll know which group you're in. So you'll know which WhatsApp group to join. I know some of these students would have joined my WhatsApp group, but the group needs to be split, so we'll do so by evening.
All right, thank you.
Excuse me, miss. Did you say Mekai someone?
I did.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, I wish you a productive rest of day. May the Lord be with you, and we'll see you guys next class. All
Just
right?
tomorrow, so come ready with your topics so we can begin promptly with the SBAs.
Right. Fridays are for SBAs, are for the SBA feature, all right? We're going to look at SBAs on Fridays.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye, guys.
Miss, what is this link in the chat?
It's posted by Alex for the LMS PDF. It's a manual how to use it.
Oh, okay, miss.
So if you have any difficulties, you can download that and read it.
All right, guys, stay safe.
Bye, Barnett.
Bye.
Bye, miss.
Bye.
All right, you guys gotta go. I have grade 10s coming in.